all.
Israel's got to take care of business right now, but then Israel also has to realize that it has to break out of this cycle, or otherwise it's going to learn the long-term
cycle. You can perhaps.
You can't play whack-a-mole
with the Palestinian Authority, perhaps, but with Hamas, which openly says that it wants the eradication of Israel and the killing of all Jews. It's if you read its charter, your hair will stand on it. You cannot negotiate and you cannot let up. And the problem I have with what Kerry did, he doesn't understand how the moderate Arabs have lined up behind squeezing Hamas, trying to make it lose power, so that the PA can end up in Gaza.
In part because Hamas is the Muslim Brotherhood, and the Muslim Brotherhood is a threat to a lot of these countries, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, others.
And their pledge isn't only to, of course, destroy Israel, but it's to radicalize and to turn all these states into jihadi states, and that's why Egypt is against it and all our allies. Why does he undermine an alliance of moderate Arabs and Israel when all he had to do was stay in Washington and say we support and insist on the Arab League peace plan? Well, how could you go wrong with that?
I apologize, I misunderstood you. If your argument was, now I understand it, was that John Kerry, once again, the administration once again, is perceiving the world the way it wants to be rather than the way it is, I agree with that. I was trying to make a broader point.
Okay.
And we're not going to solve the whole thing at this panel anyway, so let's...
Give me a minute and a half.